I'm not sure.
Okay. Paulo,
Yes.
do we have a loss situation?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Fike.
Yeah,
Now,
the situation.
No,
no. Why? Why no?
because they are sole producer.
Well done, my
No,
dear. Well done. So in monopoly, because only one seller who has control over the price, right? So how come he's selling at loss? So that's why we didn't see a loss situation in monopoly. We talked about over there as well. So those who don't understand what's going on, please refer to our previous YouTube videos and clarify your concept over there. In monopoly, there is no losses. Why? Because only one seller is there. When one seller is there, he always charges the price above every total cost because there is entry barrier. This is the entry condition, but there is a barrier. No other or no new firm will enter the market, right? So monopoly enjoy positive economic profit because it charges price above every total cost and above MC. So recall our previous discussion. Please, guys, refer to our previous YouTube videos and clarify your concept of this one. Otherwise, the next condition or that the next discussion is going to be like a very weird for you guys, right? Okay, so do the monopolistically competitive firm enjoy losses? Answer is yes, because this is not a monopoly, because there are several sellers here, not one seller, several sellers, and each one has a control over the price, so they can charge whatever best price for them. So in that case, yes, in monopolistically competitive firm, loss can occur. So when loss can occur,
So I'm a little bit confused.
yes,
So monopolistically competitive firms can make loss, right?
yes, but
So the
monopoly.
question
Talking about the
was about-
monopoly here. Let me just clarify this. This is monopoly.
Oh, okay.
I'm not talking about monopolistically competitive firm. So guys, now pay very close attention to the name of the market. Whenever I talk about competitive firm, that is different. Monopoly is different. Monopolistically competitive firm is different one. Now this is third market structure. Let me just write it down for you as well.
Yeah, I thought in the beginning you were asking about the monopolistically competitive, not monopoly.
No, my dear, because sometimes it happens when I talk about competitive firm, so you confuse. Let me just clarify it. We have four market structure. Number one is perfect. Competition, right? Number two, monopoly. And number three is a mixture of both. We call this, oh, sorry. Oh, my bad. Number one is perfect competition or competition. Two names, perfect. We also call this competition as well. Number two is monopoly. Number three, monopolistic competition. And number four is oligopoly, right? So we already studied perfectly competitive market or competitive market, monopoly, and the name of the firm. This is the market structure. The name of the firm is called monopolist. right? Like competitive firm, perfectly competitive firm. The structure is called competition or perfectly competition or perfect competition. The firm is called competitive firm. The market structure is called monopoly and the firm is called monopolist. The monopolistic competition is the market structure and the firm is called monopolistically competitive firm. Let me write it down here. Competitive, right? Now it's clear. So whenever you read a question, please do highlight that which market we are talking about, and then it will further clarify your understanding. So let's share, go to the slides here. So you see here, the short-term analysis is that the monopolistically competitive firm, they can have a loss, yes, because there are many sellers, and one or two can make a loss, yes. So let's talk about the loss situation here. So when loss occurs, what is the loss situation? I think we need to go to the whiteboard, clear all. Here we go. So recall of our discussion. This is the average total cost. So what is the loss condition? When price is less than average total cost, right? In that case, price must be less than average total cost, which is, and the MR is less than price. So MR would be, MR would be here. And MC, that cuts the ATC at its minimum. So MC is a blue line here. So let's talk about the blue line here. So where we have to produce the junction of blue and green, which is MC is equal to MR. And why we choose this point? Because we need to find out Q max quantity. And what we call that? Profit maximizing. The other side is called loss minimizing. Profit maximization, loss minimization is the two same terminologies, the two sides of the same coin, right? So if a firm is having a loss, it also needs to produce where MC is equal to MR because that will minimize its loss. Otherwise, its loss would be magnified. So what is the cost? Cost is on the average total cost curve. And what is the price? Price is on the price line here. So these points, let me call this A, B, C, D. This rectangular is loss. So can monopoly make a loss? Answer is no, right? But can monopolistically competitive firm have a loss? Yes. And this is the diagram here. So let's talk about this, the diagram here. That is the profit when here we go. Right? This is the demand curve or price line where we have to produce MC is equal to MR at this black point here. And in that case, price would be, and the average cost would be here. So this shaded area, the red shaded area is called loss. So what happened when we have a loss? When we have a loss, what happened? And this loss, here we go, and the loss is this loss condition. So let me just erase all. So when we have a loss here, so short-term economic losses encourage the firms to exit the market. Why? Because price is less than average total cost. This triggers exit conditions. Some firm will exit the market if this condition persists for long run, right? So in short run, what happened? Those firms who predict that the price is going to be lower than every total cost for a longer period of time, they will exit the market. But customer is going to be there. Their customer is going to be there, and their customer is going to be spread to the existing firms over there. So in that case, when they exit the market, the number of products offered decreases, right? So recall your discussion. What happened to the demand curve when there is number of firms decreases, number of firm increases causes demand curve shift to the right. Now number of firms decreases causes demand curve shift to the left, and shift to the left, it causes, sorry, demand curve shift to the right, sorry, it increases the demand curve of the firm. Why? Because number of customers going to be increased. When number of firms going to be increased, what happened here? Demand curve increases. In our previous profit analysis over there, when new firms enter the market, right, they offer more products. More products, people have more choices, and more choices has caused increase in number of buyers. An increase in number of buyers, market demand shift to the right, sorry, shift to the left. When we have a decreased number of sellers over there, it causes lower choices or lower product options for the buyers. The demand curve increases. Demand curve increases due to decrease in number of firms, shift to the right. So in that case, the existing firms, their profits start increasing. So this is the aftermath of having losses. It's not about during the loss this happened. No, this is after the loss. What happened? Because market need to be at price is equal to ATC. Whereas this is no entry, no exit condition. So like I told you, a monopolistically competitive firm chooses its price and quantity just as monopoly in the short run. So in short run, if the question arises in short run, you should answer that in short run, monopolistically competitive firm exactly behave like monopoly. Why? Because they can control the price. Yes, right? Plus, price is greater than every total cost. Yes, right? So in that case, they exactly behave like monopoly. Any question? Faik, Subhan, Osama, Nam, Miria, Pinjo,
Yes,
Jacob.
sir. Can you repeat the part like after when the market, like firms predict the loss, so they leave the market and the consumers stay for other firms?
Can you please repeat your question?
So can we repeat like